lads and lasses, Woodsman Jim here. I thought I'd just make a quick video because I've just trimmed a spring down. There it is, and if you can see that. Following Davy T's excellent instructional video last week, I thought I'd give this a go. Got to trim the spring down for the Cadet that I'm doing up. So here's my sort of makeshift workshop space. As you can see, it's fairly basic. My garage is currently full of crap basically, and I can't get to any of my benches, so I've made do out here. And here's the 5 coils that I've chopped off. You say they were just like in Davy's video, just chopped straight through at the coil. Looks fairly crude at that point, but then I used an angle grinder as opposed to a bench grinder, because I don't have a bench grinder, but just a reasonable grinding disc on that made very short work of this. Heated it up with the blowtorch as suggested. It really only took 20 seconds to get it all sorted, and then what I did, once it was nice and cherry hot, I actually pressed it into a piece of wood to compress the end, to make sure it was nice and square and flat, as you can see there, and that got me a nice shape to it. And then using the grinder to flatten it off against, oh, there you go, you see that. Obviously I had both my hands when I was doing this, but flattened it off, because you only have to have a very, very light pressure, so you can get away with using it against a disc like this. Not strictly speaking the best thing to use, but certainly you got you a nice grind on there. And then finished it off with the wet and dry, quenched it in the oil that I've got here, and then flattened it out with the wet and dry. Also used the wet and the dry to, you can get it in focus there, use the wet and dry just to take the edges off. And now, if I can somehow rest the camera, you can see there's no burrs in there at all. I can run it on my hands, run it flat, and stick my finger in and run it round. It's absolutely smooth as a baby's bum in there. Really, really good job. I mean, not that there's anything to do with my skill, but more Davy's tutoring, but a really, really, really good job. I'm really pleased with that. And all I've got to do now is try it out in the Cadet and see if it's enough. If it's not, I'll take another couple of coils off and I get to try it all over again. But there you go. Thanks, Davy, and I hope you enjoyed the vid. Cheers.